guys. Um, I like doing videos for calculator stuff just because it goes faster and I can just ride around and help people. So on the state test, the way they make things harder is they give you different variables like y and x, because really y and x is just what we use to define slope and many other things in math. So I want us to start from the beginning, because like when you take the state test, they make you clear your calculator. I've been teaching a long time, and in high school math they make you I think they actually make you do, so we're going to go second, plus sign, 7, 1, 2. Okay, since this is day 2, I'm going to talk like I'm helping a friend. Okay, so the first thing I would tell my friend to do is press mode. Okay, so friend, go ahead and press mode. If you got a CE, you press down 10 times, but if you got one of my classroom ones, you press down. Okay, go to the right, and I don't think you have to press enter twice. I think I made a mistake there. Okay, now says enter into L1 and L2. So we know this L1, and we typically call that Y. This is L2. We typically call that, L1's X, L2's Y. Okay, so now I'm telling my friend what to do. Okay, press stat, edit. Okay, since we all cleared our calculators, there shouldn't be anything there, but let's say you had some stuff there. Okay, all you'd have to do is go up till L1's highlighted, press clear and enter. Don't ever hit delete, because you'll have to restore it. I could show you what happens if you did press delete. Okay, you could press delete, and then you'd have to go second, insert, and down here is L1 in blue, and that's how you could restore it. Okay, but we're going to put our data in, and again, this is where I'm going to pause the video. So I got N. N is the years after 1980. Now for L2, we're going to put the population in thousands. We'll just put them in like that. I'm going to pause the video. Okay, we're going to make a rough sketch. You press second, Y equals, enter, enter, zoom, 9. Okay, yeah, it's looking exponential. It's looking very exponentially. And this one's a decay. Oh, that's N years since 1980. P is population. And it looks like we're starting out up here. So it's kind of making that curvature, which, so this is, and that means the common ratio will be between 0 and 1 if it decays like that. Okay, now it's asking for the regression equation. Go back to the stat menu, calc, and you can press down till you get to 0 for EXP regression, or you could just press the number 0, see, or just press enter there. The y-intercept is around 14.502. I'm going to round to the hundreds place. And the common ratio for B is 0.88. See, I told you it was going to be a fraction. 5. Sorry, I'm drinking my coffee. All right, so in 1980, it was 14.502 thousand people, and then it started decreasing. Okay, R. Look how I mean, that's almost perfect. That is almost perfect. Okay, so R, the closer you get to 1, that's a strong positive. The, the closer you get to -1, it's a strong negative relationship. So this is a strong negative. R squared, it's a pretty good fit. Okay, just instead of storing the equation, let's just go put the equation we wrote. It's such a good R. And this is like, maybe we should have rounded a little bit higher. And I did round, which that's human error. So then caret x. I mean, it fitted pretty good. I mean, that's as good as it gets, man. Oh, I was wrong up here. That's not 1980. Yeah, wait, I was right. If I take the table back to where, sorry, that's in the way. Okay, I didn't want us to just skip over what 14.502 thousands means. Is you multiply that by 10 to the third, which means you move the decimal 3 places right. So in 1980, there were approximately 14,502 people. Okay, it says find the average rate of change from 2000 to 2005. So let's see. 2000 minus 1980 is 20. So this isn't really exponential. This is time in slope. So y2 change in y, change in x. So that means that went down. We'll find out how much that went down. Hit second mode to get out of that screen. Because we know it's a negative relationship. It's supposed to be a 5. Oops. I'll pause it and write So it means every year after 1980, the population decreased by 0.1152 thousandths. Okay, on last week's quiz, this was a really hard concept for you guys, and I might make some like dry erase for it. Okay, there are 1,200 wasps. The number of wasps decreases by a third every minute after. Okay, this is where I think last week on the quiz, there was a lot of struggle with this kind of question. There are 1,200 wasps. The number of wasps decreases by a third every minute after raid was sprayed. Write an equation for the number of wasps in terms of minutes. Okay, to help y'all find the common ratio, you got to do 100% plus or minus the rate of percentage, and it's telling us 1/3. So 100% as a decimal is 1, and it's getting a third smaller. So if I did, let's say for example, if I did 12,000 times 1, or 1,200 times 1/3, I'd get 400, and then I'd have to do 1,200 minus 400. Okay, so if we do 1 minus a third, which is 2/3, that's the common ratio, or B. Okay, watch what happens if I do 1,200 times 2/3. See, I go straight to that 800. So A is 1,200. I think this is what somebody tried to tell me last week. I was kind of in a rush. Apologize. My apologies. Okay, 1,200 times that decay factor. So now X is minutes. So this is X. We could do 1,200 times 2/3 4 times. Or you could just do 1,200 times 2/3. I'll just use division if you don't want to mess with the fraction button. Approximately 237 wasps.